Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. What's up? My name is Devious, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We're starting to get into the feels, I see. Last episode, some bad things happened. Some locals really didn't trust us, and as a result, we lost a couple of them. But we continue, because, oh boy, I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm also a bit worried, if I'm honest. So, before we get started, you guys know the drill. If you enjoy what's about to happen, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. I do love seeing all of them. If you would like to see more, kick that subscribe button or house bell next to it so YouTube somehow remembers to tell the almighty algorithm chain that I exist whenever I upload. And if you would like to join me in my chaos group personally, which somehow there's not any of them around here yet, deeply concerning. Please spot the chaos crew, by the way, because there will be quite a few. There's a Discord link down below. Ask for the chaos crew tag and you will be pinged whenever I'm up to shenanigans. That being said, let us continue. Alphinaud's resolve may be shaken, but he has not forgotten his duty. Yeah, he's grown quite a bit. His resolve is much stronger now. I mentioned this before, but Alphinaud has one of my favorite character arcs. Like, he went from this annoying kid to being an actual, like, responsible, mature character. We've already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them, someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make a report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let's linger here no more. Come. Yeah, that was awful. Okay, here it is. Hello. Really, Ara? Really? I mean, fair enough, but really? Kana, hello, talking to the lads. Also styling, because frickin' everybody's styling. I see someone with the Aether Pool arms over there. Hello. Oh, by the way, I was doing an Alliance raid yesterday. Hello, Via / Saran. But, yeah, I was doing this Alliance raid yesterday, actually. And I saw someone who had the Necromancer tag. I saw that and I was like, yo! Respect to a homie. And I died a billion times because I was playing a melee DPS and had no idea what the hell I was doing, but you know. Hello. Leslie and Alphinaud tell me they have finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrain from saying much more than that. Clearly they're reluctant to provide details. May I ask for your account? Sure. Y'all two take 5. I got this.
Thank you for your report.
Yep.
We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
It ain't your fault.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
Eyes forward.
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
This is where developments begin. What do you got? Hit us with the details, Mama Cat.
The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it.
Sounds about right.
Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course,
Even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad.
I disagree.
Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events of the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced.
Yep.
While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Blatant hits. Big surprise.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly.
Fair.
Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
Absolute chaos the whole way through.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
Yep.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory. And that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
That being who?
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Popularis determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor.
If I remember correctly, Asahi was a ward, I think, of House Brutus. I could be wrong on that. It's been a while since Stormblood.
From that point onward, they have no memories. No recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams.
Okay.
May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
How appropriate. As I remember from religion, Tower of Babel was essentially made as a middle finger to Yon Almighty. How appropriate indeed.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
The radio.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
There's some weird shenanigans going on here, surely.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
Really?
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence.
What the fuck? How?
A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
Just making sure voice is good, etc., etc. And my alt tab is fucked up again. Big surprise. Huh.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
Yeah.
My friends, I must speak with you.
Full send. What's wrong?
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall.
Okay, that's progress.
Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I mean, props to Magni for, you know, not immediately killing a motherfucker. Fair enough.
I think we do.
I think we do indeed. Oh, who this? Wait.
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
You need to wake up, brother.
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths.
God damn it, I love Lucia. She goes straight for the throat, that Garlean pride.
If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Yeah, fair enough.
I
I'll
don't
go.
much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mother say if I let you two go by yourselves? That isn't a question. I'm coming with
I can see
you.
that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Not even a question.
for the children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Boy, do you know how many of your people I have... Okay, actually, that's probably not the best way to go about it. Not a sellsword. Kind of a professional hero is sort of what I do. Champion of Eorzea, you might have heard of me. Might have seen me on wanted posters all around Garlemald, mayhaps.
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Understandable. I have a feeling that the whole only 3 thing is a ploy just to get people to, just to get a few high-level commanders into his own commander's grasp. You'll be received as invited guests, so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred in particular will be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Alright! So basically, I assume Thancred's gonna be very nearby. You and the children ready. I'm gonna hurt you. Explain the route once we are outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it as an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I'd expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. Oh, he is gonna be an absolute dick the entire time. I can already tell. Sorry, I had to check things. Hey, Albrecht, what's up, homie? Hey, you want me to show you how to use a proper gunblade while we're out here? Shitlord. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill and follow the road until we reach Liminal Stations 4? Children in the lead. I want you where I can see you. Do have names, you know. Alzay and these Alpha know. Last but not least, there's Luna. Luna, where have I heard that before? Common sellsword, huh? An insult, huh? Matter. Alphino and Alzay will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. Wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter, run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal is off. Should any creatures bar the way, we go around them. Okay. Ready to make a dash to the station? Full send. Go! There's some Angie boys right there. That's a Jotun. Guys, you wanna just okay? Let's just not acknowledge the large walking demon or the large demon walking around. That's fine. All right, we made it. I'm expecting an ambush. This is it, the first stop, that is. Oh, hey, thanks for redoing the stuff. Good, it looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? Obviously not. No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept your side of the bargain, we carry on. You know what? Fair enough. Honestly, okay, I'm starting to think that this is less of a trap now. Because he wouldn't have been, like, that direct about it if there weren't some kernel of truth in what we're doing. North of the station is Regio Domorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds if given the chance. Keep close, no wandering off. Understood? Copy. Just organizing my loot. Don't mind me. How deep in are we? 20 minutes. From here, we'll be heading northeast, keeping to the left of the railway. That way. Got it. Well, the route itself is straightforward. Getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. They would attack their own countrymen? Aye, they spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you're to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they will be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I will not take the chance. With that said, let us proceed. Yeah, fair enough. Now, at first, I genuinely did think that he was leading us straight into a trap, but with all of Jan talk about being very obvious in, of his intentions, I can't really fault the homie. Why, hello. You know what? You get the Big Bang. You guys gonna, like, help at all, or are we just gonna sit here and watch me fight? It's a wonderful sight, don't get me wrong, like, I'm an absolute consummate badass, but still. You guys wanna, you know, help? Wrecked and rolled. Thanks for your help, asshole. I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, or tempered as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. That's so. For all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. Yeah, but you guys don't have magic. As much as I hate to bring that up, you don't. You don't have the tools. Which is a damaged shame, but, yeah. Well, round 2, lads and lasses, here we go. Guess what's up? There we go. Looks like we're not being followed. We will continue onward. Sand it. That thing is creepy looking, and I don't like it. Therefore, I am going around it. Be gone from me, you shitlord. Julius? Or Julius? I meant when I said, these people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before, only out of a desire to remain undiscovered, and that is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid unnecessary confrontations. Keep following the railway. Gonna be honest, I am a bit conflicted at the moment. Because I'm sure most of you have picked up by now that I am, like, personality-wise, I'm a very shoot first and ask questions never kind of person. Like, I'm all about the brute force path. That's just kind of how I've always done things in my own life. But this is... I mean, I understand why the Garleans are doing this. I understand why Julius is like this. But... oh, those are very mutated. Those are lunars. But yeah, like, we do have a solution. We have the solution. Howdy. Well, this is fun. Just running around smacking Imperials and somebody's calling me from a number I don't recognize. Shut the hell up. Julius. Look at what they have become. Would you still stand there and claim that they can be cured? Those exposed to a vast quantity of the primal's aether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Then you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you'll think twice about speaking, or before speaking of a cure. We do have a cure for the lesser tempered, though. If we get to them fast enough. If you get your head out of your ass and stop, like, snapping and spitting at us every 5 seconds. Interesting, by the way, that there is supposedly an aetherite here. Tertium, you say? I'm assuming this is underground, is where we're going. I'd be genuinely surprised if it was any other way. Alright, Julius, hit me. We're almost there. You've kept your side of the agreement, so I will keep mine. This way. Kind of worried about Thancred popping up at some point. But hey, whatever. Down we go. This is Tertium, one of the Garleans, or one of Garlemald's largest stations. It now serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I will be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. Why are you waiting up here, dare I wonder? Why are there people just laying out here? Do you not let them into the station? Fuckers. It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. Yeah. It could have done a lot worse, even so I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed, and if Julius is willing to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They may be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as guests, the others will not take kindly to your presence. The commander is in the locomotive, over there. This is going to be someone we know, isn't it? Well, actually, I don't know who we do know. Think about it. Most of the Garleans we've come across are... well, they're kind of dead. Hello, Saran, Kana. Keeping up with me, I see. Yeah, I'm just going to attune to this real fast. Oh, Aetherite not responding. Fantastic. Imposing commander. Yeah, what up, Julius? Voice acting, please.
These are their chosen representatives.
Yes.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
You
Yes,
sound reasonable.
I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the 1st Legion.
Legatus of the First.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
And non-tempered, that's a fucking trick.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye.
Hey, every day above the grass is another day you can make progress, dude. Well, every day above the snow in your case.
In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
Here we go.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
I don't know about that part.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps.
Can you stop lumping us in with the people who really drove the nails in? Like, I understand that Garlemald, Garleans in general, are a very oppressed people. But that you versus everyone crap, that's not practical in the slightest. Which is why your empire's going to shit in the first place.
It was only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned.
Yes, because this is us doing this. This is our bullshit that we have come to fight against to help you. Uh-huh.
Conquest and Empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
That part I agree with.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, brave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit.
Well, yeah, the Teletubbies, they're kind of causing havoc all over the place, specifically in Garlemald, so we came to, you know, fuck them up and clean out the entire planet. Like, we benefit from helping you, dude. This is not a foreign concept.
If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat.
We'd prefer you didn't fucking attack us, but we're not looking for any kind of, like, material gain.
And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
If you wouldn't have been so fucking hyper aggro over the generations, and maybe we wouldn't be in this position, but hey, that's talking about your ancestors. Oh wait, you seem to be targeting ours!
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that.
That's gonna ring hollow.
What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here.
I didn't mean to do that!
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it?
That's the thread that's gonna turn him, if he turns at all.
Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
I have a literal laundry list of reasons. I could get any single person Okay, maybe not the steppe tribes, but I could get any single person from the Ilsabard contingent, Garlean or otherwise, and they would also have a laundry list of fucking reasons.
Is it because we do not share your faith?
No, it's because you're assholes and don't know how to run a fucking province.
That we do not share your heritage?
No. You have a number of Legatus that are unnecessarily cruel. Need I mention Valens? Just, throwing that one out there.
That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not?
No, it's because you invaded. You try and take things by force. That's not how people do things.
Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
Okay, then by that logic, you are a sheep, we are the wolves. It's time to open your throat. We can do this all day.
That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope.
Said it before, that Garlean pride's gonna get a lot of your people killed.
It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
I have quite a bit to say. You're welcome to try.
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
If I had a choice in the matter, my words following would be thus. I'm gonna walk back out that tunnel. Any of you are welcome to stop me. But every single primal icon, Legatus, and general fuckboy Asian, Xenos himself, or otherwise, couldn't get in my way. I do not think that you have much of a chance of even slowing me down. But since I can't do that,
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
excuse me?
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock.
You put shock collars on the twins? Okay, Peace is gonna have to wait for a second. I'm gonna eviscerate this motherfucker.
Stop. Keep away from that one.
Damn right.
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
You saw it right away. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, now not so tough, ain't you, fuck boys?
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Well, all of you are in gunblade range at all times, so yeah, do that at your own peril.
You needn't worry about us.
Yeah, no.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
We have told you! More than once, actually. If you would fucking listen. Because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
Oh no, I'm still merciless and I can be a barbarian at times. You haven't brought that out of me yet.
You will be their warden. Take them away.
Gotta love that look of, oh shit, I've been carting around a god killer all day. Alright! So this is how we're playing it. Alright, let's have a talk then. Julius has his orders, unpleasant though they may be. As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Tertium. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any means to remove your collars, nor would I tell you if I did, and if you try anything, you'll soon wish you had. So, do you truly intend to speak to the others, or was that merely a ruse? I'm in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintus, if that's what you mean, or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision. Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like, those shock collars will be the least of your worries, understood? Though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of the situation, and above all else, don't use magics of any sort. Not unless provoked. You, on the other hand, may go wheresoever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. Glad you're aware. Don't forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Alpha and Alice will pay the price. You did remember their names, though. That's an improvement. Oh boy. Kaiso? Say so? Whatever. You came with Julius, didn't you? Well, whatever business brought you here, you'd best keep your hands off that aetherite. It's deactivated, but I'd rather you didn't mess with it. There are others throughout the city, built by Garleans for Garleans. Could teleport all over in the blink of an eye, provided there was a terminal nearby. These days, however, we use the aetherite's power to keep this place lit, though that comes at the cost of its normal function. I see. That's genius, actually. Makes perfect sense. Octavia? It's you, Luna Gargantua. You're an Elysian. Huh. I served Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night Praetorium fell. I'm glad you survived. In your adventures, you killed him. My comrades, my friends, swept aside in the dozens as though they were nothing to you. Other side of the war. Maybe I am too, just another faceless enemy to be cut down, but it won't be long until our countrymen return, until you get what you deserve, mark my words. After all the shit I've done, after all of the people that I have torn my way through and blasted apart with my gunblade, you really think that this is the point where things start to turn around? Like, I'm not saying by any means that they deserve what we're doing. But Garlemald is basically the Empire from frickin' Star Wars. We're doing what we can to defend ourselves here. It's so cold. Soldiers on the verge of losing consciousness. Jesus. Marcellinus? Hi. Oh, Junkmonger and a Mender. Nice. I know who you are, the so-called champion Eorzea. Come to gloat, have you? No. With the smirk of your face. The blood of our fallen comrades, I swear. Ugh. Damn, tore the sutures. All at times, there's a lot within striking distance and I can't even muster the strength. If it weren't for the third bleeding us, we'd be the end of you. Virgilia's treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus his life, but we made our escape, took shelter in a mansion, tended to the wounded as we prepared to strike back, and then night fell and we gathered around the radio, then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. If you can call this a mercy, mind intact but body broken, a soldier in name alone. I'll cut you down. I'd cut you down if where you stood it. I'd cut you down where you stand if I could, murderer. I know for a fact. I know for an absolute fact that, like, the propaganda machine in Garlemald paints us as the bad guys, but come on now, guys. You are invading other lands. You gotta accept some responsibility at some point. Radio is the same model as the one used in Victor's spoils. Perhaps it is what saved the soldiers here from being tempered. I have no doubt. Hi, Kana. Oh, in here. Well, dadgum! Oh, there's got to be a hunt train. Fair enough. Hello. Did you learn anything of note? A little here and there. Then your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. The sick and injured are at greatest risk. Without warmth or proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there is precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me tend to them? I'll do what I can. Yeah, he's not going to be happy about this. Is there in my eyes? I can't see all that well. Thank you. Numbness has subsided a little. But I know I won't last much longer. You should look to the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. Gotta give it to him. These people are loyal. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid you would say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies. Quintus may have his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they are not in a position to refuse help. Maybe Julius could persuade him, though we'd need to persuade Julius first. I'm on it. How far in am I? Damn, I'm already at 52 minutes. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll go. We'll keep going. Well, seeing enough? Yeah, we need to do some stuff. Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the other soldiers been able to procure any more supplies? You've been scavenging provisions from nearby houses, as most families kept some stored away in the event they were snowed in. Still, going out and getting it is dangerous work, and we've a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel is a greater concern, though. We had some cerulean set aside until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees or one of the afflicted, for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those poor in health will only get worse instead of better. If it's cerulean you need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can have some sent over. We will not accept your charity. If we can hold on a little longer, the situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. It only changes if you change it. I don't remember this, actually. A mysterious countryman of yours, I presume? Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, or in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Teletubbies. Fuck. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We identified the seat of the enemy's power. We realized Lord Quintus dispatched a message to the 10th Legion saying as much and instructed them to join forces with the provincial legions to prepare for a combined assault on the Teletubbies. Ah, shit. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running to the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word and we'll bring you cerulean. I will speak with Lord Quintus. Thank you. Fucking thank you. So, did he agree to it? Figured not. No, he will not place Garlemald in the debt of her enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for cerulean outside. As you are under my watch, he will come with me. Very well. After all, many hands make light work. You've led her more trouble than you're worth. Once we're outside, you will follow my instructions to the letter. We depart shortly. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and otherwise, that's going to be it for today. I've run out my time, unfortunately. But, things are actually starting to show some hint of progress, so that's better than nothing. I hear things approaching. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am definitely having so much fun with this. So if you did enjoy, drop me a like and a comment down below. I do love seeing them. And if you'd like to see more, drop click that subscribe button and roundhouse the bell next to it so YouTube Senpai remembers to tell the almighty algorithm Shan that I exist whenever I upload. If you'd like to see more, there's a... If I can remember how to brain. If you'd like to join me personally, there's a Discord link down below. Hop in, ask for the Chaos Crew tag, and you will be pinged whenever I'm up to shenanigans. That being said, I am going to... What time is it? Yeah, I am going to immediately get back to recording. So, have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next round.